What is going on, my friends? This is the CPM Crewwear Military 2 with the micarta scales. A lot of people call it the Crucarta Military 2. It is used. It is part of our giveaway. It is currently the giveaway that we're doing. That's our secret giveaway. And later we're going to go over some of the details to make sure you don't miss out on that giveaway. First, we do need to do some amendments. Before we get into the amendments, I want to let everybody know that very much appreciate the patrons and the members who make giveaways like this possible. If you decide you want to be a patron or a member, I think that's pretty easy to do. There's links in the description of the channel. Amendment number 1 on the "Why Do People Hate Buck Knives" video. I stated that the Buck 110, this Buck 110, the Rockwell was 62. That's not true. The hardest of the 5 pokes that we did was 61. The softest was 58. And the 5 poke average happened to be 59. I don't know why I misspoke. I think it's because I also had this knife in my hand, and this one did. The ATS 34 blade was around 62, 62 and a half, something like that. But this 420HC blade right here was 60 in that video. Both of these videos are posted, and you can go back and check those out if you would like to. As many of you have mentioned in the comments, ProTech was a collaborator, is still currently a collaborator with Strider. And I said, who else would make a knife that's, Strider S&G that you could put into the hands of a working man? What I mean by that was this knife was, the price point of this knife when it came out was incredibly inexpensive. ProTechs cost about $350 for a S&G when you can find them. It's really hard to find those even on the secondary market unless you know something I don't. But even the PT is about $250. I don't consider that a budget knife, in my opinion. Like I would just go ahead and out the other 115, 120 bucks that I needed to get a basic regular old Strider knife. And by the time you're spending $350, spending $500 or whatever, $475 or $500 for S&G, to me would just be the logical approach. That knife's going to hold more value. It's a manual frame lock, which I do prefer. Some of you may prefer an automatic. So like if you want a Strider and you definitely want an automatic, and you consider $350 to be a budget knife, it is an excellent option. What I meant by who else has come out with the Strider S&G to put in the hands of the working man was that the price point of this knife was like $45 in 2014. I'll go ahead and add just to go ahead and completely alleviate any kind of confusion. Microtech also had a collaboration with Mixed Strider. They come out with the DLC. That knife was for around $500-600. You might as well buy a regular Strider at that point as well, unless you just really like the DLC. I happen to be on one of those types of dudes. I really like the DLC. I don't own one, but I do like the model. I'm not saying it's pointless to buy one, but it's definitely not a budget knife either. Also, in ZT's very early days, I think it was the ZT 300 was a Ken Onion and a Mixed Strider design. I can't remember who all collaborated into that knife, but yeah, Strider has collaborated with people before and still continue to collaborate with people today, just not for $45-50 bucks. Okay, so the response to the giveaway has been completely overwhelming, man. I'm blown away. I thank you very much for participating. Do you have to be subscribed? You do not have to be subscribed. I would ask you to subscribe if you don't want to miss out on the next giveaway that we do. If you don't know anything about my channel, we do giveaways in seasons, pretty much. We always try to do something around the holidays, stuff like that. But don't want to miss out on the next one, go ahead and push the subscribe. If you don't care about catching the next one, don't subscribe. The video that actually mentions this giveaway is up to 14,000 views, I think, or at the time of this recording, 13, 5, 14, something like that. It doesn't show any signs of slowing down, and that's a unique number for our channel. I know a lot of other channels have shared it, so we very much appreciate that as well. Thanks to everyone who's participating. However, if I ask you to mention a hot word like water, and you go over there and you mention H2O in the comments, you need to realize that the comment selector is not going to pick up H2O as being water. like you actually need to spell out the word water. I'm not saying you need to spell out the word water. Water doesn't have anything to do with the giveaway of this knife. But I think you catch my drift. If I ask for a hot word, you need to type out the entire hot word. Okay, so when we're gonna do it, we're gonna wait until this video dies down, man, because we want everybody to have an opportunity to enter if they want to enter. With that being said, I think there's over 300 entries right now, and like I said, this is probably will be the biggest giveaway we've ever done. I did receive this knife from Nick Edward, Nick Edward Behind the Edge. As always, when Nick gets rid of knives, he cut me a hell of a deal on this knife, one that I just cannot simply pass up. And that money came from the support of the Patreon members and the channel members. As always, the channel members and the Patreon members will get an additional entry into the giveaway. What else? There is a Rockwell test done on this knife on our channel. I can't remember exactly. I want to say it was like 64, 65, 63, 64, something like that. I can't remember. But it was an impressive number. It was definitely an acceptable number for crew wear, and I don't carry it very often myself, but there's nothing wrong with it. I like the knife. It's one I seem to pass up on. I'm in a different era right now, but I do enjoy the Crucarta crew wear Spydrco Military 2. This is like, hopefully shouldn't be mistaken as being a paramilitary 2, because it's not. The paramilitary 2 is much shorter in profile. I think this knife is around 10 inches, and this is about an 8.5 inch knife, somewhere around that ballpark. So you'll see that there's, while it bears a lot of similarities, there are some differences when it comes to size, and that's going to be pretty critical. Here it is up against the paramilitary, or the Para 3. So that's the Para 3 up next to the Military 2. Just, yeah, completely dwarfs it. Let me take a quick measurement of this Military 2. So this knife is like 9 3/4 inches. So it's a lot of knife. So yeah, you know what you're getting into. So anyway, thanks again for everybody that's participated. Make sure you participated correctly. I don't want to see anybody get left out. If you want to catch future giveaways, make sure you subscribe to the channel. And if you don't mind, if somebody told you to go over there and enter, let the video run. It helps out. Like the comment didn't happen until later in the video, and it'd be kind of cool on your part if you don't do anything else, just let the video run. Thank you. You guys have a good one, and we'll catch you on the flip side. Oh wait, I forgot. We're gonna do that giveaway live. Hopefully, if it can work out that way. Right now, Courtney is sick, so we're waiting on her to get better, and we're also waiting for this video to die down, right? So like when it stops getting entries, and I'm not talking about 1 entry a day, I'm talking about like less than 10 per hour. We'll go ahead and schedule something for the giveaway for that. Also, the last giveaway I did, it was kind of super secret as well. We had 2 of these Walmart Ozark trail knives that we were giving away, and we picked winners, and those individuals didn't watch the video, so they don't know they won. It's been over a month, so we're going to give them away again. These are used knives, very, very used knives. I know they're not expensive, but they are harder to find, I suppose you would say. So we'll go ahead and grab these up, and we'll make sure we give those away in the same video. Those will be 2 separate people than this knife. So there'll be at least 3 giveaways at that, on that video. Do you have to be present to win? Not for this one. The way you enter is going to be through the comment section of that video. That's terrifically taken off. And these right here, yeah, you'll probably need to be there in order to be able to win. We'll choose winners from folks that are watching. All right, thanks guys. You have a good one.